What's going on, everybody? Sensei Vegan here. And like I always say, if you guys like these types of videos, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. But I got some information on. Sensei Vegan got some information on for all y'all. Activision and Blizzard are up to their tactics again. And they were sort of called out by this article in Rolling Stone anyway, that they were using some type of trickery. That's the best way that I can say it. Some trickery to sell in-game items. And I've been busting their chops about this for a very long time, saying that microtransactions in these video games is going to cause it to go belly up. I'm telling you, people are getting tired, especially me being a gamer, that they're using all these smoke and mirrors to basically just suck money out of people. And why I say that, because gaming to me, with Activision microtransactions, supply drops, is nothing more than like going to Vegas. That's what it is. You actually probably have better odds in Vegas, because you'll know your odds. It's up on a game. If you're playing craps or you're playing roulette, they will let you know pretty much what these odds are when you're gaming. When you're gambling, excuse me. But with Call of Duty and these other types of games, with these supply drops and loot boxes, they don't tell you anything. And look at it. You have a slot machine on the left and a supply drop on the right. They look just like it's gambling. It's no different than the lottery. In the state that I live in, you have to be 18 years old to gamble. And you have a lot of these little kids playing these games, and they want to always have the best, equipment and guns and all the other stuff that goes with it. And it's the lottery. And they're paying a whole lot of money, and it's not their money. It's their parents' money. This is like playing a scratch off. But at least with the lottery, you know the odds of winning. And with these supply drops and, loot boxes, you don't know the odds. People are spending massive amounts of money with this types of stuff. And most of the in-game points that you win in Call of Duty, because that's the one that I play, when you play the supply drops, when you go for the supply drops in the black market, most of it is trash. It is all trash. And you get to a point where you have to ask yourself what is going on, because most of the stuff you win in game is just filler material. You really don't get any good supply drops and any of the good equipment until you spend your own money. Most of the other stuff that you win in game is just camos, or you win calling cards and things like that. People don't want that stuff. That's minor. They want the new weapons. And Activision, they know that people will spend mass amounts of money in order to get the new guns and every other thing that goes with it. Last year, they made $3.6 billion in these microtransactions. That is insane. Ripping gamers off. It's getting to a point where it is ridiculous. Now, what I want to do now, I just want to show you the real prices of a supply drop. $1.99. That is $2 to spend. $2 to spend. It might be a little bit different in Overwatch. I don't play Overwatch, but their loot box system is pretty much based on the same thing that the Call of Duty stuff is, and it is getting ridiculous. And I keep telling people, if you keep paying for it, what the F? Yeah, look at it. 200 points. 200 points. That's $2. $1.99 for a supply drop in Black Ops 3. And then you get these gamers, they're sponsored, and they're acting like they're getting all these, free supply drops, and this is the weapons that they're getting. And you got these kids watching these videos, and they want to be like them. Well, kids, I'm here to tell you, they are sponsored by these companies, and they get free supply drop points, free loot box or loot crate points. They do. So people, they really need to stop fooling around. Activision, Blizzard, and then these sponsored gamers, and just come out and say what you're doing. If you're going to rip people off, if you're going to have a gambling system, then say what it is, because it is. It is nothing more than gambling. You have probably better odds playing a darn scratch-off ticket. And I'm not trying to say go out and gamble and play the lottery, but what I'm saying is that's exactly what it is. I already showed you what a Vegas slot machine looks like and what a in-game supply drop looks like, right? They look the exact same. $2 a spin, $2 a pull. And you have people spending absurd amounts of money trying to win these weapons. $200, $300, $400, $500, even $600.
What's up guys, Mr. Reverts here, and if you've been paying attention to Black Ops 3 recently, then you know that the AN-94 was actually put into supply drops for this game, and a lot of people are really hoping that they could get this weapon because, I mean, it is a pretty good gun. It is one of the best assault rifles from Black Ops 2, and it's very fun to use. So overall, this gun is just very good, but again, the only way you can get this weapon is through supply drops only, and I've had friends that have spent hundreds of dollars. I know Noah J spent like, I want to say $300 if not more to get this weapon. But over on Twitter last night, I saw this guy named I'm Fun who spent $1,000 to get the AN-94. He spent $1,000 to get a single weapon from supply drops only. And according to him on Twitter, he said that some of the PSN money was donated to him from PSN credits or something like that. I really don't know how it works, but he didn't spend it out of his pocket basically, but he just had a bunch of credits that he used in order to get the AN-94. Regardless of how he got the weapon though, imagine if some guy actually spent $1,000 on supply drops. I'm pretty sure that has happened before for this game. People have spent hundreds if not thousands of dollars in order to get a single weapon from supply drops. And that's where I do kind of draw the line. That's where I kind of, you know, actually I'm 100% positive that supply drops are pretty much a scam for Black Ops 3.
So, Activision Blizzard, get you guys. I'm so mad I can't even talk. Get your acts together, man. Stop ripping off gamers, because I am not buying any more Call of Duty games. I don't like the new Call of Duty coming out, World War II. I think it sucks. I've stated that before. People keep saying, oh, you just played the beta. Yeah, but I'm smart enough to know I've been gaming for a very long time to know that the betas do not differ much from the original game that's going to come out. Okay? That game is done. And if people think they're going to fix that beta, no, they're not. When that beta came out, I bet you that game was already made, sitting in the back storeroom of GameStop, Walmart, Target, and all these other mass chain stores, ready to be sold already. Yeah, they might patch a few things here and there, but pretty much the game is as is. Trash. Straight up trash. If that's what you want to play, play. But if you want to keep paying for these microtransactions, they're just going to keep ripping you off. So again, I'm Sensei Vegan, thanking each and every one of y'all for joining. If you like this video, you give it a thumbs up and sub to the channel. If you don't like it, you can give it a thumbs down. It is entirely up to you. Like I always say, I'm not here to bash other channels. I'm just here for the consumer. And when I see these big multi-billion-dollar corporations ripping off gamers, ripping off consumers, then I have to speak up. So Activision, Blizzard, whatever order comes in, Blizzard, Activision, it doesn't matter. Seriously, guys, get your acts together and stop ripping gamers off. And as I always say, I have to give Activision and Blizzard the big old one-finger salute, because you guys are just full of it. Full of it. Get your acts together, guys. Seriously. Again, I'm Sensei Vegan, thanking each and every one of y'all for joining me. Hello, good night.